What do you say to those who claim Cheddar was robbed? If you could have sex at any British landmark, where would it be? You once sharded in drag. It's Raven Hunty, and welcome to Touch Ups with Raven. I'm here at DragCon UK with some of my favorite drag race queens, and we are going to kiki, touch up, and talk. This UK queen is always sporting her 5 o'clock shadow in full glam heen. It's Danny Beard. You look gorgeous, you look glamorous. I love those shoes, even though that's the fattest ankle strap I've ever seen.
I hate the ankle strap. I actually wore these on my season.
They're
so old.
Wow, well, they look brand new. And so you look brand new too. You look beautiful.
It's called a Zempic.
Oh my God. Okay, let's get to the meat of this.
Let's do it.
How long did it take you to do your makeup today?
An hour and 20, but I had a tantrum with the wig.
It happens.
It happens.
But you still look fabulous.
Anyway, we roll, and you've got fab lights, and we've got a fab audience. Are you going to cheer and get involved? Thank you.
You always turn out the look. Okay, how did you learn makeup?
How did I learn? By looking like a for years.
How we all learn.
How we all learn. We just do it. I'm still learning. I still love to explore drag. I still love to push myself. Should I have done it on DragCon day one? I don't know. I'll let them be the judge.
What is the most important step when doing your makeup?
I think it's the prep. I like to prep the skin. I like to wash the skin. I use a face deodorant. Do you ever use that?
Face deodorant.
Honey. Do you know what's a tip from? It's a tip from Vivian. The Viv, when she started in theatre, give her a cheer for the Viv. When she started in theatre, Gail, all the sexy dancers are using this face deodorant, Gail. You need to get on it. And it works. It's a gel. You put it on, you let it sit, then I prime, then I paint.
So it is literally called face deodorant, or is there just deodorant that you put on your face?
Well, I used to put deodorant on my face, and that's why she told me. I always used to put roll-on, Mitchum, all them 48 hours, and it can burn your skin. Gingers, don't do it. But this is a proper face deodorant.
Okay, I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna try it. What makeup trends do you hate?
I don't follow makeup trends. I found my aesthetic through Club Kids, through Lee Bowery, through people I idolize, through you, the cut crease your eye, that way that's so tight there. You know, I look at people and then I go, I want to do that. Is that a answer?
No, because I agree. There's something about looking at something, seeing what everyone's doing, and going, okay, I might incorporate a little bit, but not all of it. So no, I get it. That's a beautiful answer.
You're welcome.
So you are the first bearded queen to be judged by RuPaul.
I am so proud of your journey.
Have you always painted with a beard?
Always. So when people say, oh my God, bearded drag is so lazy, they're wrong. I was lazy when I started. I didn't want to shave. I've always loved the gender of all of that, and it's how I got my name, you know. My name's Danny, and guess what? I've got a beard. It was literally that simple. So yeah, for a long time I felt bound by it. Over time, it became more of a interesting quirk, and I like that, and that's just how I've done it.
What advice do you have for baby queens who want to keep the beard?
Do it. Why are you second guessing it? Go out, and if you look, accept it. I look 90% of the time for the first 10 years. And now, 5% of the time, I still might look like it's makeup. It comes off, the wig comes off, just do it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people lose sight about the fact that it is just makeup. Experiment, try it, go out. If you get a response you don't care for, then you change something up. Or if you get a response you don't care for, you go, you know what, this I'm gonna keep doing it anyway.
Some people go, it's just bearded drag. It can be more. It can. I feel the most feminine I've ever been.
Well, you look the most feminine you've ever been.
What?
So you auditioned for Drag Race UK 3 times.
Yeah.
What made the last one stick?
Do you know what I did? I said to myself, this is my last one. So many girls that apply for the show will know. Your whole year starts revolving around it. You feel like you need to prove something to yourself. And I kind of stopped that road of thinking and said, this is the last one. Like, if they want me, they want me. If they don't, they don't. And I think that made me more authentic, made the tape me.
And not only did you make it, but you won. All right, so we have a question from one of our beautiful audience members. We have April from Liverpool.
Go on, Liverpool!
Oh, sparkly April from Liverpool.
I feel like she's going to come out and sing a song in that suit.
I know.
It's Liza.
So my question is, as a fellow Liverpool girlie, I want to know what quality Scouse queens have that other UK queens don't.
Girl, thank you for asking me out and thank you for coming to my booth today.
Welcome.
I love you. I think we are, me nan would say, salt of the earth. We know how to take the piss out of ourselves first, right? I'm a shady but I also have a very big heart. And I think when you can learn to take the mick, the piss, shade yourself first, then that's where the bar is set, right? And then when you're being shady to other people, it's not coming from a nasty place.
Yeah.
And I think that's really it. I think we're just quite down to earth, working class. God.
Well, thank you, April.
Thank you, April.
Give it up for April. So we are going to do a series of questions called Conceal and Reveal. I'm going to ask you them. You're going to be the first thing that pops in your head. What is the most awkward moment you have had with a fan?
Inappropriate touching, many times. Some people just don't get boundaries. I've always been a bigger person, always really suffered with body image. So if people touch a bit I don't like, a back roll, my stomach, I don't like to be reminded that that's a thing I don't like.
It triggers you.
Triggers me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you say to those who claim Cheddar was robbed?
She was, of a dentist as a child.
If you could have stolen one thing from the workroom without anyone knowing, what would it be?
Do you want to know what I did steal?
You cannot say sewing machine.
I didn't steal a sewing machine.
What did you steal?
I never wanted to sew again after that one challenge. I learned to sew one dress for Drag Race, and that was the dress I made. And that's that. But I stole all of the white wooden hangers, hairsprays, I got wig glue. I mean, I'm Scouse. If it wasn't glued down... There was no cash prize when I did it.
So she took what was rightfully hers. The hangers. What are you extremely bad at?
Dancing. I've got rhythm-ish, but I don't like dancing. I'm at it.
Who are you closest to from your season?
Jambers and Cheddar.
Oh, can you blow on me back?
I've never cleaned anything in my life.
We can smell it.
Who are you closest to from any season?
Jambers and Cheddar.
You once sharded in drag. What
Yeah.
advice do you have after that experience?
Just make sure you're wearing lots of layers, guys. Because then it doesn't go through. You know, it ends up like, you know, when you have to... Well, I've never done it, but I've seen it on YouTube where they make cheese and they put it through a cloth. Well, hey, Ozempic works in other ways, guys.
Chart your way to skinniness. All right, now it's time to play Big Ben Bong. For this game, we've plucked a super fan from the pink carpet. This is Hazel, all the way from Essex.
Hello.
Now, how far is Essex?
Not far from here.
Not
About 45 minutes to an hour.
The only way is Essex.
The only way is Essex.
This game is called Picture It. You ready?
I'm born ready.
Oh, Brit Crew! Liam needs a steady hand to help him draw his wildest desires.
Okay.
You will each have 60 seconds to draw and correctly guess these British delicacies. If you guess 3 of Liam's fantasies, you will win.
Okay.
The timer starts now.
Oh. A burger? No idea. What the hell is that?
sake, can we cheat?
Yes.
It's a bacon bat, bitch.
Oh.
Okay, next.
It does look like a burger, I'm sorry.
Cheese. Beans on toast.
Ding, ding.
Woo! Oh. Well, spotted dick. Yes!
I love that was the best one I did and it wasn't even food.
Lawrence Chaney. In. Oh. Pigs in blanket.
You shady bitch. Take it down before she comes.
That's it. Hazel. Oh my God, you got them all correct. Give it up for Hazel. All right, so we all find you hilarious. Where did you get your sense of humor?
Me dad. I'm like me dad if me dad was gay. Well, he might be gay out of... me dad, me family, Liverpool, like the girl asked before. When I was a kid and I'd get badly bullied and people would say to me, my brain would think of the comeback.
Yeah.
You know, I've been training to be a drag queen since people knew what the word was, you know? One day was like, I'm just going to say these things that are coming into my mind. And now that quick wit is what pays the bills.
Yeah, it served you well. What is your dream role for stage or screen?
Oh my God, I'd love to play Madame Morrible in Wicked in the West End. It's never been done by a drag queen.
Which is, it's so strange it hasn't.
That's such a
It
drag
should
role.
be. Yeah.
I think I'd love to play Tracy's mum in Hairspray, but I need a few more years on me.
Last game is called Make Me Blush. You're going to actually make not just me, not yourself, but the lovely audience here blush.
Let's go.
If you could have sex at any British landmark, where would it be?
Buckingham Palace. Imagine banging in the Queen's bed. Oh, she's dead. The King's bed. Come on.
Did Simon Cowell slide into your DMs after your appearance on Britain's Got Talent?
No, but I bumped into him in the corridor.
And did he slide into your DM?
No, I did the live show and then he went, Danny, you should come back again next year. And I went, F off. That's a lie. In my head, I went, F off. And I actually went, yeah, yeah.
Would you ever kai with another queen? If so, who?
There's so many hot queens. I've not seen any of the European versions yet. But after being on a bus with some of these Spanish bitches, I'm getting Duolingo, bitch. I'm like, hola.
Okay, so do you have a question for me?
Which queen do you most find attractive and why?
She was here today, Tessa Testicle, because she doesn't take herself too seriously, because she has a good time. Yes, she is cute, but there's a goofy, fun spirit about her that just seems like it'd be a good time.
I'm with you.
All right, give it up for Danny Beard! Thank you for being here.
When I got this call and it was you, I was like, I was there.
I had to have you here.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
What is your biggest turn on? Do you prefer the sack to be hairy or shaved? How many Tessa Tickles can you fit in your...
Damn, you really got me acting up here.